数量不多，但可以足够我走永远。给自己一个不永远的音乐，会发出个才换你女友的脸。你的穿这些歌叫我心愿，面对大浪中的口水淋巴是在公园。但这感觉让我变了，围绕我身边都是谁？贩卖我自己所有，每个礼拜不同的菜。收拾请麻烦你要商品拿高点，小一点，离你脸更高级。IG版都是你发不出新专辑，要多请干你俩他们洗。
疯狂不停在摇晃，空气烫到比天堂也缺氧，音乐不停放，球声越来越胖，让我帮你抓心里的痒。麦克风在我手上，你们不会失望，你们就想再跟我说一起放，嘻哈最营养，千万不会胖。自我饶舌，你们会渴望，像那慢小胖，爱上花生酱，速度快或慢，硬或软，我饶舌一直转舌头后空方，舞台上时间多晚都不管，跟你们一起流汗，衣服湿了怎么办？出电看你看，哈哈，别紧张，我只是在玩，今晚不会跟你说晚安。
现场神友们，大家好，欢迎莅临高雄全家海神主场。今天赛事是由高雄全家海神出战桃园永丰云豹，比赛将在数分钟后正式起航，也会关闭场灯，请尚未入座神队友小心脚步，尽快入座。 现场神乐们，大家好！再次欢迎莅临高雄全家海神主场。今天赛事是由高雄全家海神出战桃园永丰云豹，比赛将在5分钟后正式起航，现场也会关闭场灯，请尚未入座的神队友们小心脚步，尽快入座。
这个单位不太关于小气鬼，几十万的现金放在口袋不用回。今天晚上就算有家也不用回。82年的拉菲生牛肉配上松露，你想我是输，我也不要空腹。李阳龙的赞叹签个名我都付，从青州街口一路玩到忠孝东路，年轻人的消费都往口袋塞。广东太嗨，谁还躲在角落讲电话应付太太，最好早点回家，生活走太快。酒色财气的台北带着纯金的项链把我开心的笑着拉财，美酒色财气的台北带着纯金的项链把我开心的笑着拉财，美拉台美拉台美拉台美拉台美拉台美拉台美拉台美拉台美。
请各位尚未入座神队友们小心脚步，尽快入座。比赛将在4分钟后正式起航，现场也会关闭场灯。
其他
始，提醒各位神队友尚未入座的小心脚步，尽快入座。比赛将在15分钟后正式起航。活动即将开始，请2队球员回到球员席。活动即将开始，请2队球员回到球员席，谢谢。我们活动即将开始，麻烦有请2队的球员回到球员席，谢谢。请2队球员回到球员席，谢谢。请现场关闭场灯。
What happens now when you win one? Is it luck? Can you do it again?
坚持海神的无私球风，我们和高雄一起，不随波逐流。
Let's go!
欢迎光临全家便利商店海神旗舰店。各位高雄神队友，我是罐头，大家好，我是Joe。当然还有大家最熟悉的朋友，那个真正的 DJ 丁丁，给 DJ 丁丁的尖叫声。当然，主场少不了我们组长气氛制造机 Brody。各位神队友来到全台湾最大的全家便利商店海神旗舰店，2023年1月全家都海神，就是要让大家来到主场体验不一样的感受，还来不及体验我们2楼环廊的活动摊位，不要忘记在我们中场上去体验一下，好吃好玩又好买，通通带回家。是的，期待在高雄巨蛋可以见到更多神队友。那想问一下，各位神队友应该都有追踪海神的 IG 吧？如果没有的话，趁现在拿起你的手机，赶快追踪一下哦。那有追踪的神队友一定知道， 最后一天的全家都海神，有哪些特别来宾跟我们一起为海神队加油 ？OK， 那等等，除了精彩的比赛以外，还有很多互动需要跟神队友一起玩啊，比如说，比赛暂停期间，我上面这个大荧幕会有一个 Family Cam， 那这个时候各位神队友就要麻烦拿出你的热情了。还有在节间中呢，今天会有非常可爱的 Aquas Junior 为海神注入最青春的力量。中场表演还有2组啦啦队集合，让你在海神主场一次看得够。最后，比赛结束不要急着回家，今天不只有海神来了，还有赛后签名会。没错，千万不要错过了。一路以来有非常多的企业、商家、神队友的支持，让我工商服务一下。现场神队友持有主场票跟到我们商家神队的店家消费，都有专属的优惠。接下来，现场的神队友不要吝啬你们掌声，让我们一起用行动欢迎与会贵宾，也请与会贵宾唱名道，跟我们神队友挥挥手。为你介绍第一位贵宾。台湾运彩 T1 联盟钱维娟会长，欢迎钱姐。台湾运彩 T1 联盟张树仁秘书长，欢迎树仁哥。可宁卫投资股份有限公司陈玉贤董事长，欢迎董事长。心灵企业股份有限公司陈德仁总经理，欢迎总经理。奇亚通信有限公司古正豪执行长，欢迎执行长。乐天桃园职业棒球队胡伟清领队，欢迎领队。乐天桃园职业棒球队黄子鹏选手，欢迎子鹏。谢谢长官与商家神队的支持，也欢迎更多在地的店家一起加入，让高雄篮球越来越好。高雄全家海神一样会乘风破浪，不负众望。各位神队友，请再一次给以上贵宾来点掌声加尖叫。请接着，让我们欢迎最会跳的 Aquas Mermaid。Make some noise！
You know what it is when we do what we do. Blackout. If good girls get down on the floor, tell me how low will a bad girl go? She probably pick it up, drop it down real slow. Either that or she's upside down on. That's when I grab the knot, throw it up in the sky. Let it come down slow, watch it all fly. Front to the back, then side to the side. Then we head back to my crib for the night. That's how it goes down, all night long. She whispered in my ear, said she loves my song. This is why I'm hot, she got it on the phone. Top 10 download, #1 ringtone. I'm in my zone, tell me what's good, would it be? Can't say I'm what you want, but I got what you need all night. It's alright, we could dance, but you gotta keep it up a little something like this. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this.
Yeah! Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Feel it right here. Sky Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. $500,000 for the charm, brother, this is life. Got the phantom in front of the building, Trinity, yeah. 10 years been legit, they still figure me bad. Dance, he just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. About your faults, some mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York. It happens. Kids clapping, blood is spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's fuck work, this just ice. Sean brother, this is life. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on.
真是谢谢 Aquas Mermaid。那等等，姐姐呢？除了 Aquas Mermaid， 还有 Aquas Mermaid Junior 会跟大家一起热情应援。2023年1月15日星期日，高雄全家海神出战桃园永丰云宝，为各位介绍桃园永丰云宝。
是谁抢走了我的麦克风？没关系，我还有我的喉咙。是谁看扁了我没有观众？我自己第一个被感动。
虽然很多人想抢走你的麦克风，不过没事，你拿着麦克风还是特有种，我很感动。为各位介绍桃园永丰云宝球员。Number 0 陈孝荣 ，Number 1郑伟 ，Number 9蔡阳明 ，Number 10张世成 ，Number 11罗振峰 ，Number 17曾炳富 ，Number 24艾福博 ，Number 82刘凯元 ，Starting Five 先发5人 ，Number 2苏义杰 ，Number 7。卢杰明 ，Number 13林怡辉 ，Number 4戴维斯 ，Number 12霍华德，以及桃园永丰云豹教练团董事长刘敬良、执行长张建伟、球团总监苏妍如、总教练刘家发、体适能训练教练维达斯。请礼貌性的给客队来点掌声，欢迎桃园永丰云豹。各位神队友，这让球友 Go with the flow， 请看大荧幕。Are you ready？ 全家都海神，神队友都是一家人。高雄全家海神今天要与家人们一起再现主场雄霸气，欢呼声不要停，掌声接受不要停。这让熊友，让我为你介绍高雄全家海神队。Number 3， 海盐林凤碧，勇战奋战，拼到底，好用王永成。Number 8， 琥珀乌龙茶，竞标拉杆战神兵，就是我，就是血。Number 9， 鲜榨米果汁，米正步戏耍对手，脚踝中接着吃我呀。Number 18， 古早味红茶，掩护协防无所不在，板凳神兵无一比。 Number 23，小分子气泡水，强势出击，捍卫主场，好球一波波，强不 handy。Number 24，世纪春茶，场上场下能量满点，热数苏文路。Number 28，天蓝水，纯粹信念，安定军心，高雄队长于全安。Number 57，封闭水，埋伏底线，刺杀对手，阿美斯特不小区。紧接着为您介绍Solidify先发5人，神队友美少奈。1号 Number 5，柠檬封闭水 ，Back to Back 大三元，同一个切实 Backman。Number 7，水系雪碧茶，淡定绝杀，上脚踏，哎呀，愉快呀！ Number 49，神杀，神吞国魔，禁区之王，立陶宛制神兵，明德跟 Success。Number 12，是拿铁，对手打铁，手感满点，小林吕能红。 一起压轴登场，背号 Number 10，巴勒联盟新杀，秋风彪悍，霸气主宰，海龙王。一起高雄全家海神教练团，总教练 Randy Jones， 助理教练朱永红，助理教练洪德轩，助理教练廖成义，领队侯佳琪，执行长李伟成。 请主科队球员到场中央互相握手，展现友谊。现在我们海神队要送出全家好礼，现场神队们声音在哪里？请工作人员开启场灯，双方球员进行最后热身。 欢迎桃园永丰云豹来到高雄全家海神主场，期待稍后双方球员带来精彩万分的球赛。
Ladies and gentlemen, fans of all ages, wherever you are, however you're streaming, welcome to the T1 Universe Series 40. The Taoyuan Leopards step foot into Kaohsiung Aquas before heading into the Lunar New Year. A much-needed break for all, but today's the Leopards' chance to begin their holiday break on a high note. For our first-time Mandarin viewers, 各位观众你好，欢迎来到 T1 宇宙。你正在看英文转播，要看中文转播奖品呢，按照官方的连接就好了。On the screen are our 11 sports Chinese broadcasters, and on the English side, my name is Taylor Chen. Clocking in once again is my partner Scotty D. Scott, welcome to K Arena.
Happy to be here. Lots of people here today to see the big man play.
Take a look at our standings before we wrap up the Lunar New Year. Winning by the seat of their pants in yesterday's matchup, CTBCDA still is 1.5 games ahead of the Kaohsiung Aquas. Hero Bears not far behind from the Aquas, could tie at second after today's matchup against the Tainan Ghost Hawks. Ghost Hawks, fourth place now, has a winning home record, just not against DEA. Suns behind the tie 19, and you guessed it, Taoyuan Leopards at the bottom, 1 win, 10 losses. Points in the game, not to sound like a broken record, but Leopards are still on that losing streak. This is the longest streak we've seen in T1 history. Got a glimpse of Howard giving the team a much-needed pep talk on the Leopards IG. Hopefully those words will stay with the locals in today's game. But one bright spot in today's lineup is none other than Money Mike, Biba, or Chef Mike. You get to have several nicknames for good reason, and he is no exception to that rule. A late arrival in this season, but Chef Mike steadily climbing up the ranks in scoring, now 27 points per game. A win might be a hard-earned one today, though, because Aquas blitzed the first-place team in the fourth quarter, racking up a league record of 43 points.
Interesting takeaway from that game. The Aquas got 62 points from their local Taiwanese guys versus 43 from their imported talent. And when that number's higher for the Taiwan guys, go Taiwan. Let's take a look at some player interviews now coming in. Sure, let's see who we got up first.
Former GM, now player Brett, he made headway stepping down and reviving his player career in December. So he's going to be talking about what the team is lacking right now.
遇到连败的球队可能会发生的状况，第一个就是可能队内会有很多的争执，那第二个就是它会有出现很多不跟球场无关的问题一直在发生，一直被讨论。那其实只要能够解决掉这两个问题，其实大家可以越专注在球场上去解决问题的话，其实这个难关是很快就可以过去的。当然，这也有可能是长期的一个问题需要去解决，有可能它是因为培养的因素，也有可能它是其他的因素。所以以我来看，我们球队目前没有遇到上述的前面的两个问题，所以基本上对我们来说就是人员没有到齐，所以我们也不用特别的去跟大家说什么，继续在年轻球员，然后以及整个球队的整合上面继续专注我们要哪里去修正。哪边我们可以去调整得更好，这是我们比较关键的因素，就是人员一定要到齐。然后人员到齐之后，整个的磨合，我们现在还没有到就是进不了季后赛，完全进不了季后赛的一个状况。所以以目前来说，我们是需要很快速的去调整很多的细节。
That's our former GM turned to player Brett. He basically was reiterating that, you know, these young players, they're still going to need more time and more development. So again, just playing more minutes on the court. And he's also saying a big thing that's affected the team is the roster keeps evolving due to injuries and the change of import players. You know, talking specifically about Mike Biba. He didn't come in until maybe about a month ago. So, you know, what has happened with
其实对我来说，之前我也讲过，就是今天篮球场上是不分种族、不分肤色、不分什么，就是有高的有矮的。所以不管说今天，对我们很尊敬魔兽，他是一位 NBA 资历非常辉煌的一位球员，但是他始终就是一位球员。所以当他在球场上的时候，我不会因为他是谁而做对他有特别待遇，我只会认为说做好我该做自己的事情。那今天当然有机会碰到他的话，我是很兴奋的。对，那就是希望说看想知道就是说 NBA 真正 NBA 顶级球星他的身手是什么样的程度。毕竟但是说毕竟他也是36岁了，所以觉得说就是反正就是竭尽自己的所能来帮助球队。对，那有机会对到他，当然是尽我的全力把最好的自己展现给他，不管是在进攻跟防守上，都会把最好的自己做好，就这样子。
Talking about how he's going to treat Dwight Howard as just any other player, you know, not to get in his head that he's playing against a high caliber NBA star. Scott, you know, you and I talked before the game, you know, Kevin he's a mouthy player. He's very aggressive. So,
you know, someone comes into my country and starts dominating my basketball league, I'm going to be a mouthy player too. I really like the way that he plays, and like you said, he leaves it all on the court. I guess off the court they're still friends, but it looks like he's about to fight most of the players out there most of the time.
Definitely. I mean, he did say though, like at the end of the day, he's very excited to play against Howard. But you know, against the game against the DA last weekend. Him and Edgar Zelionis, the import of the month in December. They had some fighting words on the court, so you know I'm looking forward to seeing some of that happening. So Scott, what do you think are some points to look forward to in this game?
Well, Leopards are coming off a tight loss last game to the Hero Bears. They were within shooting distance at the end, and I think we're almost there. A little more production from our local Taiwanese talent, like I mentioned, and I think we might be able to snap a 9-game losing streak today.
Yeah, 9-game losing streak. Currently tied at the Tainan Ghost Hawks. We see the starting 5 is Brett, Sweet Lou, Ryan, Davis, and Howard.
Interesting they're not starting FIBA today after coming off a 41-point game. I guess they're going to give them a break and see what we can do in it.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the starting 5 for Aquas, Brickman, Allen, Lewis, Kevin, and Mindaugas Kupsas. As we mentioned before, Ghost Hawks having that 9-game losing streak also last season. They were able to break it against the Hero Bears in a tight win, 11-13, 113 versus 111. Today's ceremonial tip-off will be the Rakuten Monkeys' 黄子鹏。
乐天桃园投手黄世鹏为我们的开球，掌声欢迎乐天桃园黄世鹏。请球员以及志鹏先看向前方摄影师，为我们留下这难得的画面。
Dwight Howard couldn't be more Taiwanese with that pose there.
Oh, especially with that heart signal.
那志鹏，待会听到请开球的时候，麻烦将你手中的球垂直
Howard
往
had
上
a
方。
very solid performance last weekend. We've come to see that he had played consistently 5 to 6 minutes every single quarter.
Yeah,
interesting to see how much they're going to use him today. Hopefully we can get 25 minutes and a win out of him.
Yeah, as Brett mentioned before, you know, it's about them constantly adjusting the roster every single week. It's not really going to be as predictable of a starting lineup such as the Aquas. They're always going to have Allen, Lewis, Brickman, Kupsas, and Kevin on the rotation. Versus Leopards, every single week it's just kind of based on how Howard is feeling health-wise. Davis at the top to Howard versus Kupsas, and turns around, couldn't make that shot. Kevin to Allen. Fakes it against DD, but loses the ball.
Good help defense.
Brett in the starting lineup began his playing career once again on December 24th. Had a pretty impressive start to that game. Played 35 minutes and scored 17 points as he tries to go for a field goal attempt and getting a foul.
Regular reach-in foul there. Take a look at the coach there. Unbelievable amount of experience on his resume. Coached the Olympic team in Australia, played with Luke Longley. Played in the NBL, the Australian Professional Basketball League, for 12 years himself, and I think he coached for about 14. He's been around the game of basketball for a long time.
Brandon Joyce won Coach of the Year last season in T1's beginning. So, Scott, what do you think about all these teams getting overseas foreign coaches and trainers?
Well, you know, the coaching is a big part of the game, but you really have to have the soldiers to get it done. And I like what Brandon Joyce has done with these guys. You know, like the fact that his local Taiwanese guys outscored their import players, he's doing something right when you have offensive guys doing.
Last weekend's game against the DEA, imports combined score of 43 points, and locals made 62 points.
To put that in perspective, the Leopards last game got 78 points for their imports and only 32 for their locals. So I'd like to see a little more time on love on the score sheet.
Yeah, imports are going to be really important for all the T1 teams. But at the end of the day, it's up to the local players, and unfortunately, Leopards as locals, they still got some room for improvement as Allen makes his first free throw
Did he
shot.
miss a technical foul there? Interesting. I guess GM might have picked up a key there for talking a bit too much. He's not happy about it.
Over 2 on those free throws. Still have yet to make a score in this game.
Allen might be feeling the pressure already, over 2 from the line.
Last time the Aquas played against the Leopards was December 4th. As Lewis tries to make a 3-point attempt there.
Oh, a lot extra quickly under the hoop there. Hoops and Howard are going to be playing all day. The referee's going to set the tone here, saying, guys, not too much.
You know, we'd like to see Howard play more, obviously, but, you know, he is 37 years old, so he's going to be very much roughed up in this league. So I wouldn't be surprised if he plays a little bit less, but, you know, we'll see as the game goes on, as
He's going to get to the line here for 2. They're getting Dwight Howard some touches early.
Howard's going to be at the free throw line. Some substitution in. Bohannon in for Kupsa.
Bohannon, former UTEP minor. Pulled him off some big lists. He's ahead of Antonio Davis in both block shots and rebounds playing for the UTEP Miners.
Interesting to see Bohannon subbed in so early, not even 3 minutes into the first quarter.
He doesn't get heavy minutes, but hopefully he's ready now. Probably one of the biggest defensive assignments he's going to have guarding Dwight Howard.
2 for 2 for Howard.
The quick 2 fouls on Kupsis is going to help us have him sit down.
Brickman to Kevin. He's going into the post. Going to get some free throw opportunities as they're going to call a foul on number 4, Davis. Davis back from a 1-month hiatus due to a ankle sprain. So actually it was supposed to be 1 full month, but T1 lifted the injury list rule. Before, the rule is you have to be on the injury list for a whole month before being back on the roster. Howard to Lou right here, back to Ryan. Being double teamed by Davis, he's going to throw it back to Ryan, and Davis making a 3-point, ricochets off the iron there. Rainbow pass to Kevin. Bohannon to Kevin. They're gonna keep the Aquas outside of the post. As you guys can see here, Davis brings the ball to Brett. Howard double team. And Ryan with a float shot.
Good rebound.
Davis coming in with the putback.
Good rebound for Davis. Hopefully he's got a bounce back game today after scoring only 8 points in the last game. Possibly his ankle still hindering him in his play.
Bohannon, no one guarding him, tries to make a 3-point shot at the top, no good. Howard to Brett right here against Brickman. And another attempt.
Good putback by Dwight Howard in the low post, available for the rebound.
Called timeout by Brandon Joyce.
Brandon Joyce can want to talk it over.
Score is 6-1 right now. Leopards are taking the lead right now.
这5人是最水球员。各位，两位兄，中国荧幕打个招呼吧。好，记得拿到我们2100距离的礼物哦。加油加油 ！Hello， 非常好，就是喜欢你们这么热情，没错。各位神队友，继续把你的热情拿出来了。下一位，不要再遮了，就是你。嗨，记得要去领礼盒哦，在210出口，没错。稍等一下，需要神队友你们更热情的应援。
Folks, we are back from a called timeout by Brandon Joyce. Score is 6-1 so far. Aquas had as we mentioned before, a fourth quarter blitz against the DEA last Sunday. They scored 43 points. That is the same amount of points they scored in the first half. Really impressive stuff. Kevin was able to shoot back-to-back-to-back three-point shots. He ended up being the MVP of that game. We start up once again. Allen to Brickman at the top. Howard against Brickman, and Kevin from the top making a three-point attempt there. No good. Tries to find Bohannon. Bohannon makes it.
Oh my!
Little fly swap.
Took a shot to the face there from Dwight.
That was a nice looking recovery though.
Popped up pretty fast.
We don't want to get smacked down by Howard though here. You see the replay.
After the play.
Yeah. Oh.
Possibly some aftermath down behind.
He's going to get a chance at the free throw line to get a couple of points in for the Aquas.
So that's our first call technical on Dwight Howard today.
Bohannon currently points per game is at 7 points and 8 rebounds.
I wonder how long we're going to have to wait to get Mike Feeber in the game here.
To be honest, I'm wondering when we'll get the next score. It's a low-scoring game so far, 6-3 right now.
The line has not been nice to the Aquas so far today.
You see on the scoreboard, they've only made one of their 6 free throw shots here. Allen to Lewis. Lewis on the left side, just off. Lewis gonna get that rebound.
Switch by Lou.
Lou to Howard. Goes to the low post, but passes it out to Ryan, and there we go. That's a three-point shot right there.
Good find by Dwight Howard.
Brickman penetrating through the post, but throwing it back out to Kevin, then to Lewis. Spins around and just a little bit short right there again. Quick passes to Davis, but back and forth here.
Referee calls an offensive foul. Lift his shoulder and goes.
Foul between Bohannon and Howard once again.
Good defense by Bohannon, standing his ground.
Gonna have a substitution call in. Cooper is coming in. Cooper is the first draft choice of the Aquas.
First round pick. First overall, is that correct?
That's right. Howard is currently with 2 fouls right now. Jasper is also in number 56 to Brickman. Brickman to Bohannon. Gets the put back in. Joyce on the side looking unhappy, probably seeing if that should have been called a foul.
Brickman is fired up.
ISO right there, and that's going to be a foul call on Bohannon. There's going to be some
There you got Dwight and Bohannon bumping each other, talking to each other.
You know, earlier in the game we were talking about, you know, Kevin being the one kind of stirring the pot, but it looks like it's going to be Bohannon and Howard.
If you can't get excited playing against Dwight Howard, you're not going to get excited playing basketball. White gives us one at the line.
Could use some improvements for the free throw percentage on both ends. The Leopards average is 67% and Aquas overall 72 as Kevin makes a shot from the left corner, but just missed. Looks like Lou is on the ground, grimacing in pain right there, but they're not going to call it yet until the ball is going to get out of bounds. Let's see if Lou is okay there. Looks like maybe some shoulder pain. It's going to be a technical foul called on the Leopards.
I think Jimmy V just wanted an injury timeout, didn't get it, got upset. Based on how they're shooting free throws so far, I think these technicals aren't hurting us too bad.
Tony in for Ryan. Lepeta also has been sitting out in the previous couple of games, so he was out in the previous game due to shoulder injury, and now we've heard from Coach Jimmy that he is out this week due to some back discomfort.
They're going to need him against the Ghost Hawks playing against the Triple Towers.
Looks like they're going to sub in Chef Mike here.
Here we go.
Hopefully waking up the offense right here.
Mike FIBA is instant offense as soon as he steps on the floor.
So, Scott, you had a chance to talk to Mike quite a few times. Tell me what he's looking to do in this game today.
He's been compared in the local media to Kobe a couple times, and he does play that way. You know, he looks to get his own shot, but his percentages are very high. I'm okay with him, you know, kind of not finding his teammates. He'd like to find his teammates a bit more moving forward.
Cooper makes his first field goal of the game. Puts pretty consistent numbers in for the Aquas, despite that he is a rookie this year. Played 28 minutes in the last game, getting 3 rebounds.
Stanchion almost coming down again. I think this one's connected to the floor by a chain. I think we're okay.
It's going to be Aqua's possession. Cooper's going to start at the baseline here. But Coach Joyce is going to have a powwow with Bohannon. And coming in is number 3, Owen.
They got good minutes from Bohannon there. Came out, tried to body Dwight, got in front of him in the post a couple times.
Brickman over and under with a layup. Gotta keep that post in that perimeter area shut for Brickman. He's gonna slip and slide into it if he can get the chance to get those layups in.
Nice take by Brickman there.
We start up again on the baseline. Brett to Tony. Well, it's on phone.
Foul on Cooper there. Once again, not happy about it. Very rarely are the players happy about their... No one fouls anybody ever, right?
No, absolutely not. They're perfect.
Yeah.
Tony at the free throw line. Yeah, a lot of what I've come to notice watching T1 and also the other basketball league, Plus League, is that these players, they're going to have a lot to say to the referees. And the referees, you know, obviously they're not going to budge on their opinions, but you know, if you watch FIBA tournaments such as World Cup or Asia Cup, you look at them. If they make a call and you're not happy with it, you could get a tee just for making eye contact. But here they're going to be more liberal in what they're going to say to the referees here.
You got to work the refs.
Cooper to Jasper. Jasper from Taoyuan.
Yeah, didn't hit that one. Interesting shot form from Jasper there. More of a push shot.
FIBA trying to find his teammates to Davis. Almost loses that ball there. Ryan trying to fight it out, but that's going to go out of bounds. Got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Leopards possession. FIBA makes the jump shot. No one guarding him, but Brickman gets that rebound. To Lewis. Lewis from the top. High off the iron, it ricochets off. Kevin going into the low post, but tries to find Lewis, or excuse me, Owen. Brett tries to pass it to Ryan, but it's going to be a lot of turnovers here between the Leopards and Aquas.
Both teams are going to have to take care of the ball a little bit better. Coach not happy about it. I think he's going to get another timeout here. New sub. Who came in there?
Got Sunway number 1 subbing in for Brett. Sunway played 29 minutes against the Hero Bears on their last game. Scored 9 points.
John had a couple big threes down the stretch.
It's going to be an offensive foul called on FIBA. Bohannon coming back in for Owen. Bing is also coming in to the game. First time. Another
no-look pass to a no-look person, that one.
Aquas typically are going to have slower starts, but towards the end of the games, they're going to pick up the pace. And, you know, Coach Joyce and Kevin saying in the interview that they're, you know, despite the errors or the turnovers that they make, you know, they don't think about it too much. They don't get it into their heads. They're just going to continue to move forward, and that's how they were able to get. Nice shot nice attempt right there. Bohannon out to Jasper right there. No good. Cooper's going to make an attempt himself, and it's on net. 13-11 is the score right now. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left in this first quarter. Davis from the top tries to answer, no good. Cooper's going to get the rebound.
Foul should be free on the free throw line. Deontay Davis boxed it up now just for good measure, just in case. Got to earn both these at the line.
Points per game for Cooper so far this season is 7 points, as that is going to be his 6 points.
Ooh, tough pass. Tough pass. I'd like to see Deontay Davis get around the defender there and post up properly.
Leopards still deciding to keep Howard out, but number 17, Fu, is going to come in.
I think Howard gave us more than 5 minutes this quarter. Possibly just slightly more than his average last game.
Well, so potentially the strategy for the Leopards is to, again, put him in for consistently 5 to 6 minutes, but when it comes to quarter 4 or third quarter, when is needed, they're going to put him in at the second half of the quarter. It's going to be a timeout called for the Leopard side.
现场刚刚被我们添排到的最水球迷，不要忘记了到了2楼环廊210秋果的单点舞台位，领取波秒酸重磅不是礼盒，也不要错过赛后我们海神来了的活动。今天呢，将由高雄日代表的延伸区、人武区、旗山区的海海赛，苏文子。
Trying to hear what the coaches are saying here.
Are you able to decode any of that, Taylor?
Trying to. But you know, my Chinese isn't the strongest, and also the audio is not that great right now. And you see Cooper here.
Jason Brickman with a nice up and under. People are still filing in here, almost a full house. I'd say about 70% capacity up top, not too crowded, but good amount of people for a good game of basketball today. People are here to see Superman.
Yeah, definitely. Capacity here is 15,000, the same amount as the Taoyuan Leopards' home arena at NTSU. We start up once again. Biba at the top tries to slash into the post.
Paul's going to stay with the Taoyuan Leopards here.
Biba hasn't made an attempt shot yet here.
He's 0 for 1.
0 for 1, 0 for 1. Biba for the 3-point. Just a little off. Number 24, Leo, coming in to the first quarter. 2 minutes left on the clock. Jasper to Bing. Bing tries to backhand pass to Bohannon, and Cooper from the right side, and it's in!
I don't think it called bank, but those are still worth 3 in the 2-1 league.
Don't have any of the starting players on the Aquas side. Cooper has made 9 points, and from the left, it's nothing but net.
Coach didn't like William Smith in the starting 5, and then these bench guys come in, they give them the boost that they needed.
They're doing just fine right here. 22-11 is the score, pulling away the difference. Biba against the rookie, gonna get...
Biba might be trying to do a little bit too much there. A lot of dribbling. I'd like to see, again, him get his shots out of the offense. He's very good at creating for himself. We know that. But let's see if we can get him coming off a screen or two.
It's gonna be Aqua's possession in that little tussle there. And Cooper once again at the charity stripe.
Another technical foul. What's our technical tally now? I think that's got to be 4 technical fouls so far this game. Refs are trying to figure it out.
So the referees are going to rescind that call, and it's going to be
side out for
Owen to Bohannon. A little bit stuck, but finds Leo once again. Davis is going to get the rebound. Smile, number 0, rookie for the Leopards, passes it to Fiba.
Fiba's going to get 2 at the line here. Good take. Hard foul. Take that back. Bohannon might have got that one clean. Probably got him with the body at first on 24.
24, Leo.
Leo might have got him with the body first, but the block was clean by Bohannon. Fiba went perfect from the line last game, 12 for 12. He's automatic from there.
Chef Mike played 42 minutes, scored 41 points in the last game against the Hero Bears. His record still with T1 is 42 points against the Ghost Hawks.
Both coming in losses, which is unfortunate. Hate to do that much work on the offensive side and come over with a loss.
I mean, like we talked about before, imports can contribute as much as possible, but at the end of the day, the locals still have to step it up.
Agreed. Not seeing a lot of Koopses today with early foul trouble. I thought we were going to see a heavy dose of him in the post today.
Definitely, as Fiba steals that ball away. Passes it out to the perimeter. Smile getting better position in with a floater.
Nice elbow jumper from Smile.
15 seconds left on the clock.
Wants to clear out. He wants to take him one-on-one here. He's going to wait.
Makes the layup. Again, gotta keep that.
Cooper, you know what? Cooper's feeling it today. I like what I'm seeing from him. First round, first overall pick in the T1 league.
He might be on the top for getting Rookie of the Year this season, alongside with Kuma from the Tainan Ghost Hawks. Score is currently 24-15. We will be right back.
现场的神队友不要错过，现在呢，赶快和我们 Brownie 跟 Merman 一起跳起来。在我们第3节的时候呢，会选出一个最热情的神队友，送出一张摩曼顿提货券1000元，让你们去换全新的装备。神队双手在哪里？跟着他们一打节拍。Let's go！ 继续。接下来第2节的比赛呢，一样需要我们神队的热情应援。现在就跟着 Brownie、Merman 乐天女篮一起跳起来，给他们来点掌声好不好？现场我们的 Merman 要送出汉神巨蛋提供小礼物，小礼物的神队友，你们声音跟双手在哪里？在我们前面的乐天女孩要丢出礼物了，这边的、后面的，你们声音在哪里？
Welcome back, folks. The score is 24-15. The Aquas take the lead.
Get to see the raccoon girls here, and we got to see the mermaids, I believe, wearing Family Mart outfits. I guess Family Mart's their key sponsor. Aquas bar to start the quarter.
Bohannon lets that ball slip right there. Starting.
White starting again in the second half.
FIBA going for the attempt.
Good two-man game for Mikey FIBA and Dwight Howard there.
Score is 24-17. Kevin at the top, going to make a three-point attempt. The high screen by Howard with FIBA making that attempt right there, but no good. Brickman with the ball once again. Brickman, Kevin, and Lewis, three of the starting five back on the court again. Taking all the time in the world and gets after his first three-point shot today.
Lewis for three.
Howard coming back into the game, expects 5 to 6 minutes as Smile tries for a field goal shot himself. And Brickman's gonna slip through the post, but no one guarding him. He's gonna try for it. Tony finds Howard, and Howard with a jump shot.
Really straight aggressive on that play by Dwight Howard. I think Dwight 5 years ago might have jumped over everybody there and dunked it. He's only human.
He is only human at 37 years old. Previous season with the NBA, he has actually only averaged 16 minutes a game. So, you know, we're not going to see his prime minutes as before, but he's been doing pretty well so far himself as he makes that free throw shot in.
He has been giving us some good minutes when he is on the floor.
Made 29 points in the last game as Kevin tries to make a spoon move, but Bohannon comes in, making the putback. Bohannon scoring 6 points and getting 4 rebounds as Boo from the left side.
A little bit long on that three-point attempt.
Cooper to Bohannon. Bohannon from the top. Just a little short. Howard's going to handle the ball. One-on-one against Bohannon. Back to FIBA. And FIBA trying to drive the ball in, but he'll get an opportunity at the free throw line as Lewis makes a foul there.
Mike FIBA caught Lewis out of position there, took it right at him. Gonna get to it at the free throw line here. Now I don't want to jinx him, but he is 14 for 14 the last 14 I've seen. Does that mean he's gonna miss this one?
Let's not talk about it.
That's usually how it works.
Don't talk about jinxing it either.
There we go.
So Scott, you've called 3 games so far in this season. What do you think of T1 so far?
A lot more aggressive than I thought it was going to be, and you know what? This is good basketball. The referees don't blow the whistle all the time. There's not replays going to New York to see what happened in the play. They make mistakes. The game moves quickly.
It's going to be a substitution. Allen coming in for Cooper, giving Cooper a well-deserved rest.
Another thing I noticed is the import players are going to get their 20 points. You know, every import, they're going to get their 20. It's all about their supporting cast. You know, the Taiwan, go Taiwan. Let's see who's going to help them out today.
Brickman, one of the star imports of this league. He is got a lot of accolades for this team. Got T1 MVP, all T1 first team. Even got import of the year last season.
He's also 4th all-time NCAA in assists with 1,004. On that list is Gary Payton, who's in 12th. That's a takeaway.
Crazy. You were saying if you were tall enough, where do you think
if he
you
was
play?
6'1", he'd play in the NBA. He would have had a nice NBA career.
What's kind of interesting is what we've seen on the internet. You know, he's listed at 6 feet, but
he's a generous 5'9". But he uses this frame to the best of his abilities.
Definitely.
He's a floor general out there. He's averaging a double-double in points and assists. Coops is getting a long rest here, sitting with 2 fouls. I wonder when we're going to see him again. With Bohannon playing the way he's playing, we might not see him until the second half.
Lewis back out to Allen against FIBA. FIBA tries to swipe the ball out of bounds. Still going to be Aqua's possession. (31-22) is the score right now. Makes a floater right there. Howard's going to get the rebound back. Brett's going to drive it in and makes that layup shot there.
Good take by Brett. Everyone was focused on Dwight there. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to take this to the hoop.
Oh, Brickman's going to lose that ball to FIBA, and FIBA's going to try to start a fast break, but a foul call.
Foul on the floor, I believe. Probably side out of bounds. FIBA pretty quiet so far.
And Hoops us back in.
Here's our big man.
Nice long break, 7'1" Lithuanian.
Lithuanian played with Jonas Valanciunas on the under-19 team for their national team.
Another Lithuanian in T1 is Edgaras Zelionis, import of the month in December. Leopards lose possession of the ball. Brickman is going to come in, passes it to Allen. Allen, quick throw to Lewis, and air ball right there. It's going to be an alley-oop, yes sir! But we're going to see Kupsa's trying to counter that. FIBA throws it to Ryan. No one guarding him from the top. Just a little bit short.
Good dunk, and then to get back on D and get the block on the other end. Well done, Dwight.
Very quick recovery. Kevin finds his teammate Lewis. And Jason is going to return the three-point attempt. No shots were made there. FIBA trying to fit it in. 7 rebounds for Howard today so far.
Now, the Aquas were 1 for 5 in the first quarter from 3. I think they've slightly improved right now, but they're both shooting not very well from three-point line. We're lucky to be in this game. Those threes are falling. We'll be down by 15 by now.
That was, we saw the replay of Howard's alley-oop. Russell, number 10, great find. He has played 0 minutes, hasn't had any play time in this season so far. So this is the first time that we get to see him play. Starting off strong with that assist, along with young number 9. He has only racked up 6 minutes in this season so far. He's on the roster today as FIBA with another free throw opportunity. Here we go, Leopards slowly coming back, trying to tie up the score right now, 31-27. Kupsas against the 6'10" NBA star. 2 walls against each other.
Good defense from Howard. Made him catch the ball way too far away from the hoop. I think he's more comfortable catching the ball in the painted area. And Koopsis picks up his 3rd foul. And I think that might be it for Koopsis for the first half.
Howard.
Interesting that the local fans are cheering his 3rd foul. I guess it's more cheering for Howard.
More so for Howard at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know, folks, if you remember their last encounter was back in December, and you know, Howard was on the active roster, but he didn't play. So the Taoyuan fans were actually cheering for the Aquas at that moment, but kind of roles in reverse as the crowd is going wild for Howard.
Unfortunate. Guy like Koopsis plays big minutes, averaging a double-double, over 20 points, over 10 rebounds, and we've only seen him maybe 4 or 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
Koopsis dejected on the bench over there.
Yeah, that might hurt the Aquas later on, as hopefully we see FIBA racking up more points on his behalf, and hopefully the local players themselves, as we always talk about. 1 for 2 there for Howard.
Makes it a 3-point game with 6 minutes, 23 seconds left.
Howard coming off the bench. Davis in. Brickman with no one watching him.
High off the glass. He's been going high off the glass probably his entire life.
Ryan answers back with his field goal shot.
Good take by Ryan.
Scott, what do you think the Leopards need to do to keep Brickman from scoring?
So far, they're doing a pretty good job of them. You know, they got to stay with them. Again, force him left. He's right-hand dominant. Force him left. I looked at his shot chart. He doesn't hit a lot of shots from the left-hand side.
FIBA with his floater. 33-32 is the score right now. 1 point difference.
The pace of the game favors the Leopards. Half-court sets.
Brickman finds Kevin. He's going to lay one in, and one for Kevin Hu. So a nickname that you may not know, Scott, is Kevin's Chinese name, Hulong Mao. It's they phonetically translated to Dragon Cat.
Dragon Cat. Yeah. I knew Mao was cat. I wasn't going to guess on the other one. Hulong, like Hulong Guo, like a dragon fruit? Different dragon.
Different dragon, or different character, but
okay.
Phonetically, his nickname in Chinese is Dragon Cat, but we could use that in English as well.
Me showing off my fruit Chinese.
Hello， 这位朋友，谢谢，非常好，来这位，非常好，谢谢你们，来这位妹妹，哎，非常好，朋友，非常，就是你们了。OK， 记得有被拍到要去服务台领取小礼物哦。
Folks, we are back at K Arena. The Taoyuan Leopards are in town against the reigning champs Kaohsiung Aquas. It's a tight score right now. 35-32 is the score.
Getting good minutes from Dwight on his time on the floor. Limited minutes, but good ones. Bohannon's been asked to step up for Koopsis, who's in foul trouble, sit on the bench. He's a staple out there for the Aquas, but today Bohannon's getting a call from early fouls from Koopsis. Seems like all the centers are having a hard time guarding Dwight Howard. And getting along with them, to tell you the truth.
Howard making the most points so far in the game at 11. Right behind him is Ryan, number 13. As Brett finds Davis. It's gonna be 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Russell tries to go in for a floater and makes it in. Brickman finds Allen with 10 seconds left, and Davis
that might be a
swipes it
goaltend.
out. Yeah,
I think that ball was on the way down.
that will be called a goaltending. See the replay here.
Let's see. On the way up and on the way down. Yeah, that's a textbook goaltend there. I like his ability to get up and block that, but you got to be patient.
It's the right idea. Davis is the leader in blocks in this league at 3.7 blocks per game.
Mike FIBA getting going here.
Brickman finds Bing, nearly loses it to FIBA, so he's gonna make a shot attempt and a second one, but FIBA's gonna bring the ball back over. Gonna rattle in and out there. Brickman tries to find Bohannon, but that ball's gonna come out of bounds.
Brickman is always trying to find his teammates. When he drives to the hoop, I'd like to see someone, let's see if he's gonna actually make a layup. He's made one over the top, but he's always trying to drive and dish, which is great as a point guard. He's a true floor general out there.
Referees having a little
Jimmy V
powwow.
just doesn't want the shot clock reset, and he's right. It should be at 9 seconds. Good eye, Jimmy V.
Jimmy V, a veteran conditioning coach for CBA, NBA.
They're going to leave the shot clock at 14 seconds. Should not have been a reset there.
We start once again at the baseline. Brickman to Allen. Allen from the left corner. Just off once again. It's a high screen by Davis. FIBA out to Ryan. Ryan from the right. It's going to be another short one.
Right place, right time rebound. Is that Tony? Tony. Way to be in the right place at the right time, Tony.
That's going to be number 10, Russell.
Russell, sorry, Russell. I'm getting to learn these guys still. Russell.
Again, Russell, this is his first time on the court this season. This is his first free throw shot.
FIBA drawing defenders when he drives there and kicking it out. Those guys got to hit those open threes for us if we're going to win today.
Russell's gonna stay on Brickman, and Brett is on the ground. Looks like he's okay though. We have yet to see Lou back on the court with that little shoulder injury.
Hope he's okay. Oh yeah, Brett did take a shot on the screen there. Moving screens aren't really called here. I think Bohannon might have been set on that one.
Haven't started the shot clock. Okay, now they're starting it once again. 10 seconds on the clock. Nearly gets swiped out by FIBA, so he's gonna make a last second attempt of a three-point shot. FIBA, outlook. Tries to go for a dunk shot there.
FIBA tried to dunk on the entire team there. I like his aggressiveness to the hoop.
Good idea, couldn't quite execute. Gonna be
Now, did they call a shot, a foul and shot there? Yeah, they did. Okay, they're going to give
Yes,
Mikey
they
2
are.
at the line. I wasn't sure.
Owen coming back into the game. Subbing in for Dragon Cat.
Aquas using a lot of their roster today already. FIBA automatic from the free throw line.
Yeah, Coach Joyce is gonna rotate through his players, but as third quarter, fourth quarter comes along, he's gonna stick to the starting five and even Cooper, which I'd say he's becoming the sixth man for the Aquas. Allen is gonna come out of the game. Captain Eric, number 28, coming in for the first time in today's game.
Captain, he must be an older guy.
Older guy at 30 years old.
Oh, it's not that old.
Not too old, honestly. But one of the oldest on the Aquas team, as Brickman finds Captain Eric. Gets a little stuck, so ends up giving it back to Brickman. Brickman to Owen. Going to be a foul call on Ryan. Close to
Brickman.
Just a little bit short. Russell ending up getting the ball to Ryan, and Ryan not really sure who he's trying to pass the ball to.
Now, Brickman's a good three-point shooter. Am I correct? His percentages are high. Imagine growing up being a downtown money shooter, and your last name is Brickman.
Brickman. So
the irony.
Why don't you explain to our Mandarin viewers what brick means?
If you miss a shot, people say it's a brick, and if you're missing too many shots, you're building a house. And you know what? Brickman makes shots. It should be Money Man, but there's too many monies in the league already. So he's Brickman, who can shoot.
Complete opposite. You take a look at the bottom right of the screen. Folks, for the first time in 20 years, we're gonna have ourselves an all-star game. So make sure to stay updated on T1's Instagram for more details, but it's gonna be at Hupin Gymnasium on February 28th.
Exciting.
Start up the game once again. 2 minutes left on this quarter. Jason.
Not a Brickman that time.
Nope. Start off strong after that short timeout. 40-39 is the score. Russell trying to make a shot there. It's going to be the ball batted around between Davis and Bohannon. And Eric coming in with a layup. First field goal for him today. Another timeout that's going to be called on Coach Bao of the Leopards.
Going to stop the game clock here. It's counting down.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Still counting down.
Looks like nobody is
46.
stopping it.
We might have a buzzer beater during the timeout here. Should I tell them? Anyway, they'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out. Yep.
So let's see if they get the right amount of time back on the clock. When I noticed it still counting down, it was at 58 seconds.
Okay.
I wonder if we're gonna have
Producers, if you're hearing it, it's 58 seconds.
I wonder if we are going to have a buzzer here. And that's the end of the second quarter. No, we're gonna correct that.
Switch the clock. It's looks like it's 1 minute 32.
A couple extra seconds there. We'll take it. More basketball.
Right.
More basketball.
Can't complain about that. Coach Howard in action right now.
Gave us some good minutes in the first half. I wonder what he's going to tell the team at halftime. They're within shooting range here of him, coming out and taking over. As we take a look at Adam Lepeta there. Koopsis, we're going to see him in the second half. Probably not guarding Dwight Howard. I think they're going to keep him away from fouling Dwight Howard.
Start up once again. Howard and Ryan of the Leopards both were saying the same things to the younger players is to, even to not be afraid of making shots and making those attempts. Even if you make mistakes, you just try to have to move on and not get it into your head.
These are probably some of the biggest crowds they're playing in front of, so it's all about the nerves, getting your mind right, stepping up when your number's called.
I can't imagine the nerves that they were feeling when Dwight made his first game debut here in Taiwan. But, some of the players, they really stood out. Tony, for instance, Luotan phone number 11, he scored his career highs, 26 points. But, we still have yet to see him perform as Bohannon finds Eric. Three-point shot, just off. They're going to count that.
Fired up. Right place, right time, rebound and put back for Bohannon. Way to stay with it. Bats the ball around, plays a bit of volleyball, gets the two. Sometimes as a big man, you can't get to the ball with two hands, so you just kind of tap it to an open area to where you can get to.
Yeah, you don't have to smash it like a volleyball.
Yeah, get it to an open area, a little rebound assist to yourself. Bohannon also played pro, I think, in New Zealand for a couple years most recently.
Played for the Manawatu Jets.
I wasn't going to try to pronounce that. Manawatu Jets. Shout out to the Jets.
I probably didn't pronounce it right either, but we're trying. We're doing our best.
I can say New Zealand Professional League.
As Barrett tries to go in a little bit too high.
That's going to send Deontay Davis to the free throw line to shoot two.
Davis, 26 years old, played for the Leopards last season.
Michigan Mr. Basketball.
Troy Williams was also on the Leopards roster last season, but he has been off of this season's roster for about a month now, but we still see him traveling with the team.
Maybe he's a good locker room guy, I hope so.
Yeah,
hopefully he's a positive impact being there with them.
Hopefully he could be, he is a solid cheerleader on the bench.
Still listed as the leading scorer of the league, which is kind of odd. The Leopards actually have the top 3 scorers in the league, sitting at 1 and 9.
19 seconds left in this quarter. FIBA against Captain. Struggles to find his teammate. Bohannon's going to get the ball to Cooper. So going to be another
last second shot here.
3-point shot for a buzzer beater.
Oh.
through, though.
Bohan has some words to the camera there, a little couple explicits. He's had a good half. He stepped up in Koopsa's foul trouble today.
Definitely covering for Koopsa. The score is 46-40.
Wanted to foul on that shot, but you know what? I think he might have tried to sell that one too much. And this being the T1 league, you got to really get hit for a foul to be called.
They are going to count that shot. There looked like was some confusion over there, but score is still going to be 46-40.
Good first half of basketball. We're within shooting range for Dwight to come out. Now they're calling the players back on the floor here.
Actually, yeah, excuse me. Their referees are going to take a look at that once again.
I guess they're looking at the time that was left. It'd be strange for them to put 0.2 seconds on the clock and get these guys to come back out. Let's see.
Let's look at that replay once again.
So when he catches the ball here, the shot's definitely good. And I don't think there's any time left on the clock. I don't think they need to call the players back from the change room.
They will be counting those 2 points.
And now the players are off to the change room.
There we go, 46-40 is the score, folks. We will be right back.
Good look at Bohannon's putback there. And the non-foul. Bohannon's had a good half of basketball so far.
Yeah. Pleasantly surprised.
If they're here, who's working at Family Mart?
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Now people gather round. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. 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 Quiet.
I bring the pain like stop pink venom, stop pink venom, stop pink venom. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Straight till you come like whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight till you come like Taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Straight till you come like whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight till you come like
Ik ben lid. Lange van Kashi. Lange van Kashi. Lange van Kashi. Dat is nog niks. Brakka van Balmin. Brakka van Balmin. Brakka van Balmin. Hey, 100 flessen, dat is veel gezeik. Mond vol go to net Patricia Pai. Het is je vrouwtje, ze doet vies bij mij. Je gaat niet halen, dus blijf liever thuis. Ben de flyest in een volle bak. Jullie proppen in een volle bak. Eeuwig flexen, jullie zonder guap. Alle treintje op een donderdag. Allemaal jongens hebben stacks. Allemaal bitches hebben ass. Veel een hoer op mijn snap. Nieuwe chain, ik ben geblast.
感谢Aquas。接下来海神主场，女孩跳好跳满，全家都海神。感谢全家便利商店，让我们欢迎乐天女孩菲菲、凯丽丝、惠妮、曲艺。
Raise your hands 眼盯着吃客户，快和我们悄悄地走了。带头去外壳，像蜕变的新生命呢。有色才有的，反正怎样你都不顾。错过太多，停在快快和我，让每一秒都深刻。1、2、3。唱我们的歌，跳出属于自己的独特，一起来 rise up， 陪伴彼此的是没有距离的快乐。1、2、3 rise up， 现在我们的脚步动起来，不要停格，一起来 rise up， 更熟悉的温热，让我们永远都炙热。Rise up, raise your hands up. Rise up, raise your hands up. 1、2、3 rise up， 唱我们的歌，跳出属于自己的独特，一起来 rise up， 陪伴彼此的是没有距离的快乐。1、2、3 rise up， 现在就能热，脚步动起来不要停格，一起来 rise up， 更熟悉的温热，让我们永远都炙热。Rise up, raise your hands up. Rise up, raise your hands up.
再次谢谢乐天女孩，希望你们下次有机会再来玩。再次给乐天女孩来点掌声。
Aquas is going to be 28.
OK， 各位神队友，提醒一下。
Welcome back. We just saw a performance by the Rakuten girls from the Taoyuan monkeys. Scott, have you ever been to a CPBL game before?
A baseball game long time ago, and they used to let us bring in a barbecue and our own alcohol, which I thought was interesting. Makes games a lot more interesting when you can cook in the outfield.
Definitely something that you don't see in the MLB. So, folks, for those just tuning in, we are going through halftime right now. The score is 46-40. Some of the top performers right now is actually the Aquas rookie number 8, Cooper. He scored 11 points, played 14 minutes off the bench.
28 bench points from the Aquas. Good production off the bench.
Yeah, significant difference in bench points. Aquas making 28, and Leopards still have room to improve at 19 points. But you know what? They've only kept the lead as much as just 11 right now. They have the potential to catch up in this game, as Koopsas has
been in foul trouble.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him today.
Haven't seen him today. 3 fouls, has only played 2 minutes, 46 seconds in this game.
You see the first round pick here stripping Mikey Field from the ball. He played well. He's telling everyone to clear out there.
You know, it's gonna be solid coaching from a very experienced Brandon Joyce here. He's putting a lot of trust into the rookies, giving them plenty of opportunity, plenty of play time, and you know, it's paying off, as Cooper might be Rookie of the Year, as we see a great assist by Russell, who's also a newcomer, hasn't played a single minute in this season.
When the coach gives the full rotation of all the bench players at once, you know, it really disrupts the flow. But when he doesn't like what he's seeing, he's like, hey, let's get a different look out there, and it worked for them today. The bench players really picked them up in the second quarter especially.
Yeah, including Captain Eric. He was put on a tight leash in the previous game against the DEA. Only put in for 2 minutes, but, you know, the bench is coming on in clutch today, as we see Bohannon. Yeah.
Had some choice words for the camera there.
Choice words for the camera. Choice words for Dwight Howard, even.
Yeah, Dwight Howard has just been getting under the skin of all the big men for the Aquas today.
We will be right back after another timeout for us. welcome back to K Arena. Take a look at the screen right now. 46-40 is the score. You know, if we look at the field goal, three-point, free throw, we look at this lineup, it's looking pretty similar to each other, including the assists. Leopards typically struggle with getting their assist numbers up. Their average is going to be 18, but today is 5 assists versus Aquas is 7. Score rankings right now, FIBA at 13, Howard 11, Ryan 5, and amongst the Aquas, we got rookie Cooper at 11 and Bohannon 10, Brickman at 7. And folks, you look at the screen right now is all-star game for T1. Like I mentioned before, first time in 20 years. There might be dunking contest, three-point skills matchup, but you know what? We heard that Dwight Howard is going to make his presence for the all-star game, so stay tuned for that on February 28th. That's going to be a Wednesday. It's an all-day event, so looking forward to seeing that. Scotty, you looking forward to watching a dunk contest with Howard?
Well, is that for sure? Is there going to be a dunk contest and a three-point contest?
I'm pretty sure there should. I mean, there should be. There has to be a dunk contest.
I think we've seen the best dunks from Howard in his life already, but the fans would love to see him dunk, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we got to look at Brownie, the wave, or more like the blue Gumby, but he's a wave, right? An Aquas?
Yes.
And then Brownie, I don't want to explain that to the viewers. We want to explain Brownie to the viewers. I mean, his name is Brownie, he's blue, and he's a wave. That's what you need to know.
Yeah.
OK， 再次感谢光临。
We are coming back from halftime. We just saw a performance by Brownie. What do you think of the mascot, Scott?
Well, he's blue, he's a wave, he's Aquas, it makes sense, except for Brownie doesn't make sense to me. But you know what? He put on a show for everybody. The kids are happy.
So for those who didn't watch, for those who didn't listen, I got president of the Aquas organization, Michelle, on the broadcast. She was explaining why that name. So in Chinese is 不让你, which basically means, you know, denial or not gonna let you. So it's basically a phonetic translation. So 不让你 to Brownie.
I wonder how many times she's told that story.
I have no idea. We start up again with a three-point shot by Dwight Howard. That is a rare sight to be seen. That is not usually what he would do. His NBA career, he's made only 22 of his 103 three-point attempts.
The Leopard shot 10% from the three-point line in the first half. Dwight helping him out there. Neither team shooting terribly well from the three-point line. The Aquas first half 4 for 22, 18%, 1 for 10 for the Leopards at 10%. Aquas free throws 4 for 11, 36%. That's not going to get it done today.
Unusually low so far, but there's still plenty of game left. Leopard side is 71% at the free throw line as Russell throws the ball to former GM, now player. Jump shot attempt by Dwight Howard.
Deontay Davis stays with it, knocks it off his leg. Good hustle play.
Once again, bounce pass to Davis.
Great play, inbounds play. Davis seals on the inside, gets the easy two.
Again, Howard is going to come in, just not going to come in for the whole entire quarter, but he's going to be very efficient with his time. He got an assist right there for Deontay Davis.
Brickman setting up his teammates, what he does best. Bohannon, easy bucket.
Brett from the right side, that's going to rattle out, no good. Swatted out by Dwight Howard, but Aqua's still able to recover from that. Pass was a little bit off, but he's going to get the possession back in. 8 seconds on the clock, and he lays it in. Not a problem against Davis.
A little bit of a mismatch there. Davis got caught guarding Brickman three-point line.
Brickman, 11 points, getting 4 rebounds and 3 assists so far in this game. Russell's going to try to make a three-point on the left side. Allen from the top answers. That's going to be his first 3 points made today. Bohannon was able to get that pass from Ryan. Finds Lewis from the left corner, but just a little bit too much on the left. Is he going to try for it one more time? He's going to go in for a layup, but that's going to rattle out also. Howard to Brett. Loses the ball.
Brett looking for the call there. That's one of those NBA ones where non-basketball move.
No one to watch. Allen makes a three-point shot. No problem on the right side. Coach Bao, the Leopards, going to call a timeout, a much-needed timeout.
Bohannon with an easy bucket off a good look from Brickman.
谢谢我们的 Aquas。接下来 Aquas 要送出 Power Cherry 了，想要的在哪里？
Back from a much-needed timeout on the Leopard side. Aqua's coming in real hot. They've scored 12 points already in this quarter. Score is 58-45. Brett against import of the year. Passes it to his old teammate Ryan. Howard trying to make that shot, but Ryan's going to try for his three. And folks, I'm not saying old because he is old in terms of age, but Ryan and Brett used to be former teammates for the SBL team dashing from 2016 to 19. As Bohannon makes a putback for Kevin.
Bohannon's having one of his better games that I've seen on recent record.
You're not going to see Bohannon on the starting five, but today he's come in clutch for Kupsas, who's made 3 fouls in the first half. As FIBA, nothing but net for him at the top. That is going to be FIBA's first 3-point shot also.
Good to see that one going for FIBA. Maybe that'll get him in a rhythm here moving forward. Brett unhappy about the call. Still trying to argue with the refs. You know, not going to change the call, Brett.
Very rarely does that happen. Allen, a second 3-point shot, but from the top this time. Again, you know, a lot of times Aqua's MO is they're going to start off a little bit slow, but come out of the first half, they're going to ignite once again. Ryan from the left-hand side, no good. As it's once again, Allen is going to take the ball to Kevin. Dragon Cat trying to go for a 3-point himself, but Howard's going to get that rebound.
Dragon Cat, I like that.
It's a little bit longer, but I like it. FIBA Rainbow passes it to Ryan.
Refs ain't calling a double foul there. Might have to go to a jump ball. Aquas are playing a zone now, and they're kind of looking at what the same stats were, like a 10% from the 3-point line. You know what? Let's sit back in the zone until they make a couple threes, and maybe we'll come out and guard somebody.
Howard has 4 fouls now. And Russell is going to come out some way in. Kevin also has 4 fouls right now. FIBA turning around, getting that fadeaway shot.
Mikey FIBA creating his own offense.
Leopards gotta start racking up more points as Aquas have been able to open up that lead. 63-50 is the score. Kevin pump fake, shoots from the right side.
Good defense. If he has to pump fake, dribble, and then shoot.
FIBA getting a little bit stuck against Lewis, and Brickman's gonna take that ball, passes it to Lewis, and he's gonna lay it in.
No call from the ref. Brett unhappy. He was outside the restricted area. He hit the ground. He was there first. No call from the ref.
Old teammates right here. FIBA from the right. Yes, sir. 3 points. Another one.
Deep one from FIBA.
FIBA has racked up 8 points so far in this quarter. It's going to be Leopards possession. And Aquas are going to make a few substitutions. Bohannon has 3 fouls racked up.
One thing I noticed about the Aquas, Brickman is a staple on the floor. He doesn't get a lot of time to breathe. He sets up their offense. He kind of runs everything for them, so he's always on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. He is going to be the workhorse for the Aquas. That is why he was import of the year last season. Bohannon tries to get the pass from Zhengwei to Howard. Zhengwei is going to underhand it, but it's going to be another foul call.
Oh my.
It's going to be a foul call on Bohannon, and Coach Joyce is going to ask for a review on that call.
Coach Joyce animated, not happy with that.
Definitely not. You see that replay once again on why they gave Bohannon that foul call. Looks like he is trying to, not on purpose, but there's maybe some clipping of the arms. But
referee's discretion on that one. I don't see a foul myself.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough one to accept.
Well, it's either that or you foul out Dwight Howard in the third quarter as the referee, right? You don't want to do that either.
9 seconds left on the shot clock.
Double team.
Double teams it, but good defense on the Aqua's part. Overlook pass, but FIBA getting that ball back to Zhengwei. Coming back out to the perimeter. Howard shooting it just a little bit short. Gonna slow down the pace here. Brickman onto Bohannon.
There's a moving screen, first of the game. Didn't think Bohannon's feet were set on that screen, so the referee blew the whistle. You don't see too many moving screens called, but you do see quite a few screeners moving.
A rare occasion for that to happen.
Let's take a look. Oh, man. There it is. Might have leaned into him with the hip a bit. If they're going to call that, they're going to have to call it both ways.
5th foul on Bohannon. Maybe it's going to be time that they are going to put in Mindaugas Kupsas.
He's in. He's in. He's ready to play.
He is right back in, yes.
He's got 3 fouls in 3 minutes under his belt so far.
Zhengwei underhands it, but Davis coming in to help him. 10 points difference right now. Plenty of game left to catch up. That's going to be 7 points on Davis, and Cooks is trying to get a shot in, but he'll get an opportunity to get 2 at the free throw line.
Good foul there. Don't want to let him dunk it. Get the crowd into it. Good hard foul. Make him make 2 at the free throw line. Deonta Davis kind of got caught helping there, and then no one helped him out on his man. Hoops his nails 2 at the line, helping their free throw shooting percentage go up for the second half.
Zhengwei against Allen at the top. He's going to hand the ball off to FIBA against the rookie, and from Pomona, another three-point shot.
Hit that one from Pomona, California. That's far from here.
About 6,000 miles or so. That's, folks, for those who don't know, Pomona is his hometown. As Allen just a little bit too short of that shot there. Cooper back out to Bing. And Bing makes a three-point shot. Answers with a bank shot there.
Bing with a bank. Count it.
Bing, bang, boom. That's right. 70-58. And Samael tries to lay one in.
injury on the floor. He wanted to get that foul to get himself off the court. I think he could have called the timeout or just went down.
Looks like a pulled hamstring for
pulled
Dunway.
hamstring.
Ooh, that's tough.
Looks like he's in a lot of pain. He's going to go have to put some hot and cold on that. If anyone can sort him out, it's Vitas if he gives him a good massage. We got Ryan replacing him. I think it's Ryan's time to make a big three. He's normally good for 2 or 3 a game.
One of the starting 5 that has still yet to make an appearance back in the second half is Sweet Lou.
I like skip to my Lou for Lou. Hopefully he's okay.
Hopefully he is okay. He's still on the court.
They called Koopsis with a travel after a hook, so we'll take the travel.
Koopsis not having his usual performance today just because of the first half of making those fouls. And he's scored so far only 2 today. Brickman underhands it. He's gonna have an opportunity at the free throw line. That's gonna be a foul called on Zero Smile.
Jason Brickman played his NCAA career for Long Island, Brooklyn. Shout out to the Blackbirds. His name's at the top of a lot of assist stat categories. Most assists in a career in the NCAA. 4th overall. Only him and Avery Johnson averaged double-double in points and assists for their NCAA careers. That's the entire NCAA leading up until now.
Like you mentioned, if he was, what, 6 feet, 6'1"?
I wish I could give him 4 of my useless inches.
Scott, you used to play NCAA basketball too, didn't you?
Yeah, I rode the bench one year for the Colgate Red Raiders. Shout out Red Raiders.
So if you were still in your prime NCAA days, how do you think you'd fare or play out in T1?
If I was a local player, I'd be starting, but as an import, I don't think I'd get a nod.
Maybe you'd have like
sorry, Taiwan, I was pretty good.
You'd maybe have like a 1-month trial or 2-month trial, which actually I just found out today, talking to Jimmy Vitas, FIBA actually had a 2-month trial run with the Leopards. I think the biggest holdup for the Leopards organization was his age, as he is 38 years old, but you know, he cleaned the younger players' clocks, and you know, you see him here, he's one of the players with the highest points per game average.
So what does that mean, trial? They put him on the team for 2 months and he's not on the roster? They just have him work out with the squad, see if he's good enough?
Basically, what that means is you just practice with the team, and however you perform in practice, again, you're not on the roster, but if they see what they like, then you will be put on that roster. So again, come to find out, he was practicing with the team for about 2 months.
It's nice they get to test out the players before they drive them. Let's take a look at that three.
Let's see if that's going to be...
Oh, he landed on his foot awkwardly. Could have rolled an ankle. Hopefully he's okay.
That's going to be tough. Smile actually kind of had something happen to him back in November when they played the Ghost Hawks. He landed on number 54, Wesley, and he already had a pre-existing injury, so he was out for a couple weeks. So those are always tough. And that's going to be an unsportsman foul.
For stepping into his landing area. Now, I guess they're trying to protect the shooter on there from hurting himself, but NBA does that too. When the shooter establishes their landing area, you can't put your feet inside of that landing area. It's to prevent people from hurting themselves, and I agree with that call.
So he's going to have 3 shots granted, and you know, you mentioned how that NBA also is going to call out those. So, you know, talking about Smile, actually Wesley did the same thing and, you know, put his foot right below where Smile was supposed to land. So can't have that happen. You know, that's probably something that they learned from SBL. You know, SBL is going to be way more physical. It's going to be less fouls called, and, you know, going to throw a little bit more elbows. Yeah, definitely more dangerous.
very dangerous foul when you jump to take a shot and then someone puts their feet under your ankle. You roll ankles pretty easily that way.
Bing has scored 6 points, making all 3 of those free throw shots. Jasper passes it to FIBA and back to Davis.
Good body control. Mike FIBA not going out of bounds there.
Smile against Cooper, the 2 rookies of both teams, finds Tony and jump shot.
A rare mid-range jump shot. We don't see them winning mid-range jump shots anymore.
It's going to be Tony's first field goal shot. I'm hoping to see Tony perform a little bit more. Again, he's got a lot of potential, as that's going to be N1.
As Brickman gets the continuation call, nice soft touch off the glass. Straight to the hoop, nice soft touch. Like to see them force him to his left hand.
2 fouls on Smile in this quarter, and Russell is going to come back in for him. Easy basket.
Now with the All-Star voting, can we keep track of the All-Star voting? You can see who's leading and that kind of stuff. You got to assume that Dwight Howard's got to be leading All-Star votes to the people that have voted.
I mean, I don't think he needs to be voted in. I think it's a unanimous thing. I think he's just slotted all in. So, you know, I don't have all the details for the All-Star games, but you know what, folks, for all things T1 and to get the latest updates, don't forget to follow T1League.basketball on their Instagram.
I did see they upgraded the All-Star graphic to include Dwight Howard, which is nice.
Yes, they did. So he actually did verbally agree to show up at the All-Star game. So it's going to be exciting stuff. Again, it was a whole day event. Maybe we'll see him participate in a dunking contest, as a 3-point shot attempt was made by Bing. No look pass to Jasper, and yes, sir, that's nothing but net.
Jasper's push shot there looked nice from the corner.
FIBA from the top, just a little bit short. That's going to bounce off the backboard. 39 seconds left in this quarter. Ooh, little trip up for Russell. An attempt by Jasper. And one more possession. FIBA is going to take it, pass it to Davis.
I think FIBA's going to hold for the last shot here.
10 seconds left. What's his next move? Finds Deonta Davis.
Oh, good find.
Great assist by FIBA, and that is the conclusion of the third quarter. 81-62, they were still able to get quite a lead. A 17-point lead at that, folks. We will be right back.
Aquas Junior 一起为海神注入最萌青春的力量，跟着 Brownie 一起斗起来，还有我们的 Junior Mermaids。这个时候偏女孩，这个时候我们会选出一位神队友，跟着 Brownie 一起跳的，我们要送出摩曼顿提货券。赶快跟着我们 Brody 一起跳起来！稍等下选出了最热情的神队友，可获得摩曼顿提货券1000元。给我们 Brody、Aquas Mermaids 还有 Junior Mermaids 还有热点女孩来点掌声好不好？ 再次感谢我们最哥的 Brownie 跟Aquas Mermaids， 还有小小的 Mermaids， 他们选出来了。有一个弟弟非常热情，在五福区，工作人员帮我找到他，这位弟弟非常的热情哦。接下来呢，各位要送出汉神巨蛋小礼物了，有 Brownie 乐天女孩，还有我们的 Mermaids。其他车队要继续把你的热情拿出来。Brownie 往前走，赶快跟我们 Brownie 互动一下。
Welcome back, folks. The score is 81-64. What we just saw is the Rakuten girls and the Aquas Mermaids out cheering, getting the fans pumped up for this final quarter. The Aquas were able to pull the lead as they scored 35 points, while the Leopards scored 24, an 11-point difference. Thanks to Allen's 3-point shooting, managed to get 3 of his 4 3-point shots.
Dwight Howard not starting the quarter here. Again, probably going to wait to use him at the end of the quarter.
On the court right now, we have Kupsa's back. Bohannon made 5 fouls, so he did come in clutch during the first half, but unfortunately made a couple too many fouls. So he is sitting back on the bench. FIBA passed it to Davis and an alley-oop.
Nice find by Mikey FIBA, cutting Davis. Lot of contact.
Lot of contact, a few elbows.
And it's going the other way.
Yep, that's going to be a 5-second violation there. Good defense on the vet. FIBA.
Good dunk.
Good dunk, good pass. Davis been a little bit more quiet today, but scored 11 points as opposed to 8 points from the Hero Bears game. Maybe he's still kind of getting reacclimated back on the court. He last played in early December, but got that ankle sprain. Nice shot by FIBA. 2 points right there, 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists for Chef Mike. Jason Brickman tries to find his teammate, but ended up throwing it to courtside.
Hey, Mikey FIBA gave us the too small celebration after that shot. Tough take. Fading from left to right, gives us the too small.
Cooper, the rookie of the Aquas, could not stand a chance. Finds Davis. Davis back to FIBA. Good screen by Davis. Tries to go for a 3-point.
In and out.
In and out. Kevin back in the game. And 3 points for him.
Ryan.
Gotta fix his hair right there.
Kevin, that's Kevin.
Dragon Cat.
Dragon Cat, that's easy to remember. Dragon Cat.
That's gonna be his first 3-point shot today. 9 points for the postseason MVP as Brett throws it to teammate Ryan. Can't execute that 3-point attempt. Coops us back out to Brickman. He's gonna give it to Jasper from the left side, but that's gonna be an air ball. FIBA lays it in. Yes, sir, that is gonna be an one. Cannot stop him when he is hot.
When he's going downhill, FIBA in transition, he always finishes right at the rim there. High percentage shot. Let's see if he can continue his perfect free throw shooting. I'm really trying to jinx him.
Please don't jinx him. I don't think he'll be willing to talk to you afterwards if you do jinx him. All right, here we go. 84-71 is the score.
Get that lead back down to 10 for some good Dwight at the end of this quarter.
can still chip away at the score with 9 minutes left of this game. Davis batted that ball away from Kupsas and to Ryan with the alley-oop for another dunk by Deonta Davis.
Good find by Ryan. Pushed the tempo. It looked to me like they were going to slow it down, but they had the numbers.
Brandon.
Good job finding his teammate.
Brandon Joyce calling a much-needed timeout score, 84-73.
Too small.
The queen is back,
Light 谢谢Aquas，没错，就是什么都不必说，神队友继续保持你们的热情。底下除了 Alpha in the building。
All-Star Game coming up February 28th at Huping Gymnasium. Again, to keep updated on tickets, don't forget to follow T1League.basketball. Folks, if you all want to show your support and you're on YouTube, don't forget to give the live stream a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are back. The Taoyuan Leopards against the Aquas right now. They have a steady lead of 9 points, but there is still a chance, or a 11-point lead. Still got a chance to make up the difference with 9 minutes left in this game. FIBA against the Aquas rookie turns around just a little bit too short.
Yeah, FIBA says he hit his arm, and I'm going to have to agree with him there. FIBA's not going to miss the ball 3 feet short in an air ball unless someone's contacting him on the arm.
And he's going to get a T for that.
Too much, FIBA. Too much. There's a way to talk to the refs. There's a way not to talk to the refs. You kind of got to be less animated in front of everybody like that. But I do agree with them. Lots of contact, no call.
Unfortunately, you got to be a little bit more careful. That's an instance where, you know, you say something unsavory and they won't tolerate it and give you that T. So Brickman at the free throw line. Easy basket.
FIBA's still talking to the refs. He's got to be careful he doesn't pick up his second one here. Two shots and the ball.
Starting right up again. On the court, we got Bohannon back. Cooper to Jasper. Can't be making those kinds of fouls. Third one for Brett today. Looks like the refs are going to be really on top of.
Brett's got to be careful. Brett's got to be careful. We can't afford another technical foul here.
Nope.
I think this might be the most technical fouls I've seen so far in a T1 game.
Yeah, Jimmy earlier before the game saying that, you know, the refs are definitely a lot more stringent on them when they're visiting the Aquas. See that replay once again.
I guess the refs are taking a look at this foul to see if it was intentional or flagrant. Common foul.
Could be worse. Can't get another T for the Leopards here.
It looks like Dwight Howard's ready to play now. He's going to be in the game. Or is he just part of this timeout? He looks like he's ready to step on the floor.
Aquas, their home record has been pretty good. 4 wins, 2 losses in this season. Hopefully they will get another win before the Lunar New Year. And typically they have back-to-back homestands. So this weekend and last weekend they had homestands as Kevin drives in for underhand layup, but it's gonna be a little bit of tussle under the basket.
Now the Aquas didn't play yesterday, correct? There was an issue with COVID with the Taichung Suns?
Yes, Taichung Suns had to postpone yesterday's game due to too many players getting COVID. So actually the other professional league, Palesta League, their Kaohsiung Steelers had to postpone 2 of their games due to COVID cases. You know, who would have thought COVID still exists here in Taiwan?
Just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in.
Yep. So folks, make sure to keep your hands clean, wear those masks.
Wash your hands, people.
Wash those freaking hands, please. And Bohannon tosses it to Kevin at the low post, loses it to Russell. Russell to FIBA against Brickman, and he's going to try to lay it in, not quite executing that layup. And Brickman no look pass to Cooper, too fast, but couldn't get the 3-point in. It's going to be out of bounds and still Aqua's possession.
Yeah, gonna stay with the Aquas here.
Koopsas coming right back in for Bohannon. And Dwight Howard himself coming back as well. You got a 7'1", we got an NBA star coming back in.
Similar to last game, coming in for the last 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 42 seconds of Dwight Howard basketball. Hold on to your seats.
Haven't even started yet,
Yeah,
and
already causing problems.
Yeah.
Already, and who is it? It's our guy, Kevin.
Dragon Cat.
Dragon Cat.
You know, he likes to get into the import players' heads. Just because his English is actually very fluent for those who don't know. 3-point shot from the top, just a little short, bounces off the iron. He actually jokes that saying he actually has to translate more for Brandon Joyce than the actual team translator himself, because he went to school at University of Hawaii Charlemagne. Dwight Howard's gonna get a chance
to the line.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 points. It's nice that Kevin can trash talk in English, because if I was out there and you're yelling at me in Chinese, you know, just keep going.
Yes, he also loves to get trash talk. For him, he says, trash talking is not quite a thing for Taiwanese players, so when he gets a chance to do it in English, he'll take whatever opportunity he can get. Howard getting his first free throw shot in. This is 15 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double for Howard today. Just a little bit off. Leopards gotta get any points that they can take, including those free throw shots. Koopsas finds Jasper and under the low post.
Good set play there, back screen, open look.
High screen by Howard and a layup in. Koopsas couldn't get that, couldn't stop Brett. Four points for Suija Brett. On the court we have Kevin from the left-hand side, and yes sir, nothing but net. He was the MVP of the game last weekend against DEA. 3 points back-to-back-to-back in the fourth quarter with that impressive blitz from the Aquas. That is a record high as Jason steals that ball, finds Kevin Hu and lays that one in.
Gonna get a timeout here from the Leopards coach, try to slow this run down. Things are slipping away from us here.
It's going to be a quick timeout here. We're going to hopefully hear what the coaches have to say.
Let's see if we can listen in.
Fourth quarter, the Aquas have been able to rack up 11 points as opposed to the Leopards. Oh.
Take a look at Kevin's three here.
Take a look, yep.
Set shot. Kevin's feet are underneath him. He's going to make that shot. And then Jason Brickman finds the open guy. Easy bucket. Brickman's had a bit of a quiet game, but he'll still get his 10, 11, 12 assists.
Top scorers for the Leopards is FIBA Howard at 15, Davis 13, Ryan 7, and Cooper with 11 for the Aquas, and the high scorer is Brickman at 17. Again, he's going to be a workhorse, consistently putting in 40 minutes average.
Plays the whole game.
Yeah, he plays the whole game. Rarely gets his time out, gets some time to rest, but you know what? Clearly he doesn't need it. So we start up once again, 6 minutes, 6 seconds left on the clock. Tries the underhand pass to Howard, but couldn't as Brickman finds Jasper once again at his favorite spot, makes another three-point shot in.
Deja vu from that spot today for Jasper.
That's going to be 5 turnovers for FIBA today.
There we go. They called it both ways. They got a moving screen on Dwight, and he's not happy about it. Crowd's letting him hear it.
Cheering him on. 5 fouls for Dwight today. Brickman, jump shot, buries it in. It's a 21-point difference right now, folks. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left. Let's see what the Leopards can still do with that time left. Passes it to Ryan from the top, and there we go.
We needed that one.
Another 3-point shot.
Now they're going to call delay a game on Dwight. Interesting no call there. Coach is screaming for a technical.
Game is still going to continue. They're not going to give that delay call.
They gave warning. Aquas have a pretty structured offense here. You watch Jason Brickman run underneath 2 screens and get it open on the other side, and then they run the ball screen that everyone runs.
Clips us to Jasper. It's 7 foot versus the 6'10" NBA star. ISO right here, spins around.
You know what?
Rattles out.
Good defense from Dwight Howard. Nick and Coops just have to post up from that far away. He has made 0 baskets from outside the key this year. More
tension between Kevin and Howard.
Kevin's like, no, you're not getting in my head. I've been living here for a long time.
He doesn't have to say anything. I mean, you see the lead in itself. That speaks louder than what Kevin has to say. It's always entertaining for the fans and viewers to watch.
Coach Brandon Joy's unhappy about something, trying to figure out what exactly that is.
Yeah. FIBA, floater jump shot, getting another field goal to rack up his points, 31 right now. And Brickman to Kevin, back to Jasper. From the perimeter, just a little bit off. Howard's gonna get that rebound. Looks like he stepped on the line, but they're gonna count that as he makes an underhand shot.
That was a nifty up and under. More extracurriculars from Dwight Hoops here. Dwight has been an agitator today, I think. He's having fun doing it.
You think he's having fun doing it?
Well, he's been poking a lot of guys. People are getting their arms locked with them, and then he just tries to pull their arm off instead of unlocking with them.
Yeah, definitely learning from that Taiwanese pro ball. Start off once again, Aqua's possession. Russell getting a good amount of minutes in this game, as he's gonna watch Brickman. But Brickman tries to find Kupchas. That's going to get out of bounds, and that's going to be a Leopards possession. Couldn't get a better handle on the ball. Still only scoring 2 points in today's game. 4 points. A lot less than the consistent numbers that he's been putting so far in this season.
Mike Fiedel with a runner there. That was cute.
That was cute. Don't really hear shots being described as cute. 33 points he has racked up. And Brickman against the 23-year-old Russell. Ten seconds left on from the right side. Just a little bit too much on the right of the rim. FIBA going to slow down the pace here. High screen by Howard, and front Pomona once again, just a little bit off the rim.
Okay, 2 minutes, 41 seconds, 12-point differential. Let's chip away at this lead here. We need to get a stop on this next possession.
Last 3 minutes, Cooper coming in for Jasper. Brickman to Dragon Cat, back to Lewis. And a slam dunk by Kupchas, first one towards the end of this game. Finally, we get to see a glimpse of that beast.
He is a big man.
Ryan to Brett. Tries to lay that one in, but couldn't counter against the brick wall that is Kupchas. Cooper, the only non-starter on the court right now, and Kupchas tries to go in from the top.
We'll give him shots outside the paint all day.
Never going to see him try to shoot a three-point, but Russell trying to go for a three-point himself.
Good putback by Dwight Howard.
This is 17 points Howard has racked up, and Kupchas and Kevin are going to come out. Just Kupchas. Bohannon coming back in.
Bohannon with 5 fouls. I think he's probably going to use his 6th foul here.
He can afford it at this point.
I think he's probably going to get all the max value from his fouls today.
99-87 is the score right now. There's just 1 minute, 53 seconds left of this game.
Careless turnover.
Leopards ball. A little bit of a butterfingers and a little bit missed pass. 6 turnovers for the Aquas, 3 for Leopards respectively. And Brett trying to go for it at close to the free throw line. Pace is significantly slowed down with such a lead right now. 12-point lead. Brickman to Bohannon. Bohannon with a hook shot attempt, but the ball's going to be batted around.
Bohannon with a couple offensive boards there, playing volleyball again.
You know, if basketball doesn't work out, he could always be a volleyball player. He's got the body and the height.
He's long. He's just getting a fingertip on it and putting it to where he can only get it.
Yeah. Starting off at the baseline with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Eight seconds left on the shot clock. Finds Cooper, the rookie of the Aquas. Just a little bit too much.
He's trying to dial up his third bank shot of the night.
Some back and forth here, and from the top, rattles out. Still gonna have possession of the ball.
Leopards have kind of given up on this last possession here. Too many second chance opportunities.
Yep. Brickman, floater shot there. 33 seconds left of this game. Howard still in the game here. Three-point attempt, just short, no good.
Shot clock's off, that'll do it.
Impressive performance by Brickman towards the end, 21 points.
Interesting how well they did without their big man all day today, with Coops just getting in foul trouble early. Real team win for the Aquas.
Took him out pretty early on in the first quarter, got 3 fouls, but Bohannon coming in clutch for the Aquas as they took the win. 101-87 is the score. FIBA having a good, consistent performance himself, but once again, couldn't get the help from the local players. Gonna see who is going to be interviewed after the game. So the Aquas did not have the fourth quarter blitz like the previous game, but they were able to pull the lead in the third quarter, scoring 35 points. Gonna see Lewis talking to the crowd right now, thanking the crowd for their support. So Scott, what are your final points to today's game?
Well, I liked the way the Leopards started out the game. Unfortunately, the Aquas, they just had too many players that could score. The Aquas were rotating through a lot of different players, a lot of different looks. And when they switched into zone defense on us and we couldn't make a three-point shot, difficult for us to get back in the game.
It seemed like what really hurt the Leopards was, you know, their player, Sweet Lou, being out for the rest of the game. He only played 5.5 minutes. And we're going to see Jason Brickman, MVP of the game, going to be interviewed here.
This is Lou Xu from 11 Sports, and congrats for a nice win. And you also record double-double, 21 points and 10 assists. So how do you feel tonight?
It's great to get a win before the new year. Played a great team in the Leopards, so we knew it was going to be a tough game today. But just happy to get the win before the short break.
好，我刚刚问布瑞克曼说，今天他得分跟助攻都有非常好的表现，也率队拿下胜利。那他是说呢，很高兴能够在农历年前呢拿下这一场胜利。Okay, so Jason, the team just first time against Dwight Howard. How's the feeling against Dwight?
Yeah, Dwight being here is amazing for the T1 League. Just a great player and exciting to play against him. And I think all the fans are out here to watch him play. So just great to have him in the league and fun to play against his team.
好，今天是海神以及 Brickman 首次来跟魔兽 Dwight Howard 来对垒啊。那 Jason Brickman 是说他也很高兴，也很荣幸能够跟这位传奇球星来在场上同场来较劲。他觉得这是对整个篮坛来说是一件很好的事。Okay, so before Chinese New Year, do you have any message for the Kaohsiung's fan, especially today? A lot of people came to Kaohsiung Arena. Do you have any message for them?
Yes, thank you all for coming out and watching us play. We appreciate all your support. Hopefully we can just keep on playing well and try to get as many wins as possible. But thank you guys for coming out, and we'll see you guys next game.
然后 Jason Brickman 要对现场的球迷说，很谢谢大家进场来支持他们，他们以后会用全力来带来更多的胜利。OK，Thank you Jason，Thank you。
Thank you.
We will be right back. That was MVP of the game, Jason Brickman.
我是盐城岐山人武的海派大使，欢迎我们苏文如。
对，文如的口号是热情改变，我能实现哦。
没错。然后呢，今天高雄日专案呢，文如要选出3位盐城区、仁武区、旗山区的神队友。等一下呢，让我们文如来选，选完之后，工作人员会跟你确认你的身份。所以现在呢，我们请文如来帮我们选一下，好不好
？OK， 那我先选盐城区的。盐城区的朋友，
盐城区的朋友，
盐城，
哪里？
叫你了，
举手那位吗？
叫你，
这位女生，好，工作人员麻烦帮我看一下，再一位，
还有一位，旗山
那边有，还有哪里有？旗山旁边也有，
是旗山的朋友，这一位吗？
举手，红色衣服这位吗？
红色衣服外套那个，
就是你的。
文如我们换一下后面好了，
文如我们后面，
最后的仁武区的，
仁武区
的吗？确定是仁武的哦，仁武的吗？举个手看一下。
来，哪位？
有吗？红色衣服的弟弟，
好 ，OK。
好，请我们工作人员，然后接下来管头，
接下来我们要请文如帮我抽出今天有预测单啊。今天的题目是全场第一个投进3分球的人是谁？答案是邱子轩。那我请文如帮我抽出一位
而已吗？
先一位。
然后帮我们念一下他的位置，帮我们唱明一下他的位置。
没写。
那他的电话前5码。
电话前5码09112。
他的名字。
什么？
郭什么？
非常好，因为近视的严重，所以请我们工作人员确认一下。郭嘉宇
在吗？郭嘉宇
在吗？
神队友郭嘉宇在吗？有吗？
在吗？
有吗？没有的话，我要下一位了哦。
不再换人了。
有的话挥手一下。
好，那我们
来下一位。
再抽一位。
OK。区域是1A201。
1A201，然后我们请我们工作人员确认一下他的名字。党成云，1A201，党成云，
有吗？那里，来，
有吗？
工作人员帮我确认一下好不好？
好，在那里。
OK， 那我们也再次谢谢文如，那也请文如将竞选小物送出去。
来，我们竞选小物。
Here we are. We're looking at Aquas' special post game that they're going to have an ambassador for each big city in Taiwan. So today we are seeing number 24, Leo, representing undisclosed city, but just talking about a little bit of this game. Bench points wise, Aquas 46 and 41 for the Leopards, but unfortunately 33 points are coming from FIBA. So if you do the math, that's going to be 8 points off the bench for the local players. So, you know, we still have yet to see the local players perform at their best and their assists under 20, 15 as opposed to the Aquas' 21.
Skip to my Lou got hurt today. Let's hopefully this long break gives all the players for the Leopards, you know, some of them are nursing injuries out of Lepeta. Hopefully this break gives them enough time to recover. We come back strong in the new year.
10-game losing streak. That is going to be a league record. Unfortunately, that's not really a record that you want to have.
So
but
it's a record-setting game is what you're telling us.
it definitely is, not in a good way for the Leopards. But again, you know, I think we all need the Lunar New Year break. It's going to be over a week long. Leopards are going to need that rest.
I think the only thing better than breaking a 9-game losing streak is breaking a 10-game losing streak.
That's right. It's going to feel even sweeter. Let's see when their next game would be for the Leopards. But something to look forward to for sure. February 28th is going to be the T1's very first All-Star game. Leopards' first game after the break is going to be February 5th, playing against the Taichung Suns.
Get out there and vote for your favorite T1 player online.
So, folks, preview for the next game. After the break, it's February 4th at the K Arena. Once again, it's the Taiwan Beer Hero Bears against the Aquas, and DEA will step foot into the Taichung Suns Arena on February 4th as well at 4:30. Scott, any final words for today's game?
Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. We'll see you after the break.
I want to thank you so much again for being on the broadcast with me. Wishing you guys all a happy Lunar New Year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the English broadcast. TC and Scotty D signing out.